Hey Switch gamers, Kate here, and welcome back to SwitchFactor. Turn-based RPGs are having an absolute moment on the Nintendo Switch right now, and with so many incredible options available in 2025, it can be tough to know where to start. That's why we've put together this countdown of the top 10 turn-based RPGs that you absolutely need to check out on your Switch this year. These games range from classic JRPG experiences to tactical strategy masterpieces, and trust me, there's something here for every type of RPG fan. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button if this helps you discover your next gaming obsession. Ring the notification bell so you never miss our latest Switch coverage, and definitely drop a comment letting me know which turn-based RPG has been eating up all your free time lately. Let's jump into the countdown starting with number 10. 10th on my list is Fire Emblem: Three Houses. It's a tactical strategy RPG where you lead a house of students through academy life and epic battles that shape the fate of a continent. The game absolutely nails the balance between relationship building and strategic combat, with each decision you make genuinely affecting how your story unfolds. The character development system is incredibly deep, and watching your students grow both as fighters and people creates this emotional investment that most games just can't match. It's purely a single-player experience, perfect for those long strategy sessions where you're planning every move. If you love games like XCOM or enjoy deep character-driven narratives like those in Persona, this will completely hook you. Once you pick a house and start getting attached to your students, you'll be playing this one for months. 9th up is Chained Echoes. It's a classic JRPG adventure where you explore a pixel-perfect world filled with mechs, magic, and political intrigue. This game feels like a love letter to the golden age of JRPGs, with modern quality-of-life improvements that make it feel fresh rather than dated. The battle system cleverly avoids grinding by rewarding smart play over level grinding, and the story weaves together multiple character perspectives in a way that keeps you guessing. You're looking at a single-player journey that's all about immersing yourself in a beautifully crafted world. If you grew up loving Chrono Trigger or Secret of Mana, this indie gem will hit all the right nostalgic notes. Seriously, if you've been waiting for a new JRPG that captures that classic magic, don't sleep on this one. 8th on my countdown is Super Mario RPG. It's a classic turn-based RPG that throws Mario and his friends into a wild adventure, mixing satisfying turn-based battles with beloved platformer charm. What really makes Super Mario RPG stand out is its quirky humor, colorful world, and a cast of unforgettable characters, including some you won't meet anywhere else in the Mushroom Kingdom. The gameplay strikes a perfect balance. It's easy to pick up for newcomers, but has just enough strategic depth to keep RPG fans engaged. You'll solve puzzles, explore vibrant towns, and face off against unique enemies with timing-based attacks that add a fun twist to every fight. This is a single-player experience that's perfect for fans who love story-driven adventures and classic Nintendo fun. If you're into games like Paper Mario or want an RPG that's friendly for all ages, then Super Mario RPG is a must-play. 7th place goes to Octopath Traveler II. It's a turn-based JRPG where you follow 8 different heroes on interconnected journeys across a beautifully hand-drawn world. The HD 2D art style is absolutely gorgeous. It's like playing inside a living painting that perfectly blends retro aesthetics with modern polish. Each character's story feels meaningful and personal, and the improved battle system from the first game makes every encounter strategic and satisfying. You're getting a purely single-player adventure that's perfect for players who love taking their time with rich, story-driven experiences. If you enjoyed the first Octopath Traveler, this sequel improves on everything that made the original special. Even if you missed the first game, this one stands perfectly on its own and delivers that classic JRPG experience we all crave. 6th on the list is Wargroove 2. It's a tactical strategy game where you command fantasy armies in charming pixel art battles across varied campaigns. What makes this sequel shine is how it takes the already solid foundation of the first game and adds tons of quality-of-life improvements that make commanding your troops feel smoother than ever. The campaign stories are surprisingly engaging, and the unit variety keeps battles feeling fresh from start to finish. You can enjoy this solo or team up with friends in local and online co-op, making it great for both strategic solo sessions and fun multiplayer battles. If you're into strategy games like Advance Wars or enjoy the tactical depth of Fire Emblem, this colorful war game will keep you hooked. The learning curve is gentle enough for newcomers, but deep enough for strategy veterans, so definitely give this one a try if you want something different from your usual RPG fare. Fifth place belongs to Bravely Default 2. It's a classic turn-based JRPG where you collect job classes and fine-tune battles with a unique Brave and Default system that lets you bank turns or go all out when it counts. The job system is incredibly addictive. You'll find yourself constantly experimenting with different combinations to create the perfect party setup. The story follows 4 heroes on a crystal collecting quest that feels wonderfully familiar yet fresh, with beautiful hand-drawn environments that make exploration a joy. This is a single-player adventure that's perfect for JRPG fans who want to dive deep into character customization and strategic combat. If you loved the original Bravely Default games or enjoyed job systems like those in Final Fantasy Tactics, this will scratch that exact itch. The battle system alone makes this worth playing, and once you start mixing and matching abilities, you'll be theory-crafting party builds for hours. Fourth on my countdown is Dragon Quest XI's. It's a traditional turn-based JRPG where you embark on a hero's journey to save the world from an ancient evil, but with all the charm and polish you'd expect from the Dragon Quest series. This game is like comfort food for JRPG fans. It doesn't reinvent the wheel, but it perfects every single spoke with gorgeous visuals, memorable characters, and a story that perfectly balances epic stakes with heartfelt moments. The Switch version includes tons of extra content and quality-of-life features that make this the definitive way to experience what many consider one of the best JRPGs ever made. You're looking at a massive single-player adventure that's perfect for anyone who wants to get completely lost in a fantasy world. If you love classic JRPGs like older Final Fantasy games, or just want to experience what modern turn-based combat can be, this is essential playing. I guarantee this one will remind you why you fell in love with JRPGs in the first place. Third place goes to Divinity Original Sin 2, Definitive Edition. It's an isometric RPG where you create custom characters and embark on an incredibly deep adventure filled with meaningful choices and tactical combat that rivals the best tabletop experiences. The amount of freedom this game gives you is absolutely staggering. You can approach every situation in multiple ways, and the game actually acknowledges and responds to your creativity. The writing is top-notch, with dialogue and quest design that makes every conversation feel important. Plus, the tactical combat system rewards thinking outside the box in ways that constantly surprise you. While it's primarily single-player, it also offers fantastic co-op play that makes adventuring with friends an absolute blast. If you love complex RPGs like Baldur's Gate 3, or enjoy games that respect your intelligence and give you real agency, this will become your new obsession. Seriously, this is the kind of game that makes you lose entire weekends because you just have to see what happens next. Second on my list is Sea of Stars. It's a turn-based RPG inspired by classic 90s JRPGs where you play as celestial warriors trying to prevent the world from being consumed by an evil alchemist. The game captures that nostalgic JRPG magic perfectly while adding modern touches that eliminate all the frustrating parts of old-school games. No random encounters, no grinding, just pure storytelling and exploration. The pixel art is absolutely stunning, with animations and effects that make every spell and attack feel impactful. Plus, the soundtrack will give you serious Chrono Trigger vibes. This is a single-player journey designed for anyone who wants to experience the golden age of JRPGs without the dated mechanics. If you have fond memories of games like Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana, or Super Mario RPG, this spiritual successor will make you feel like a kid again. I can't recommend this enough if you're looking for a JRPG that respects your time while delivering that classic magic. And taking the top spot on my list is Persona 5 Royal. It's a social simulation RPG where you live the double life of a high school student by day and phantom thief by night, stealing the corrupt hearts of adults in surreal mental palaces. This game is an absolute masterclass in style, storytelling, and game design. Every single element from the jazz-inspired soundtrack to the slick anime-inspired visuals oozes personality and charm. The way it balances dungeon crawling with social elements creates this addictive loop where you're constantly torn between advancing the main story and building relationships with your incredible cast of friends. You're getting a massive single-player experience that's perfect for anyone who wants a JRPG that feels truly modern and sophisticated. If you enjoy story-heavy games like Yakuza or love JRPGs with social elements, this enhanced version of Persona 5 is absolutely essential. This isn't just one of the best JRPGs on Switch, it's one of the best games, period. And if you haven't experienced it yet, you're seriously missing out on something special. And that wraps up our top 10 turn-based RPGs on Nintendo Switch for 2025. Whether you're drawn to the stylish world of Persona 5 Royal or the nostalgic charm of Sea of Stars, each of these games offers something truly special that'll keep you glued to your Switch for hours. I'm genuinely curious, though. Which of these games caught your eye the most, or do you have a hidden gem that didn't make our list? Let me know in the comments below. If this countdown helped you find your next adventure, smash that like button, hit subscribe for more Nintendo Switch content, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you're the first to know when we drop new videos. Thanks for watching SwitchFactor, and I'll catch you in the next one.